Hello friends, and welcome back to, or welcome to if you are new, my channel. Today is another Transfer Tuesday, so we are going to be making some money movements to paying off some more of our debt and then also getting some money into our savings and our sinking funds, and particularly my $1,000 project. So if you like these types of videos, do consider subscribing and following along on this journey. I do these Transfer Tuesdays every week, as you can imagine, on a Tuesday. We are in week 4 of May for the way that we track in our budget, in our calendar. And so this is for the weeks of May 12th to, my writing is all over the place. May 12th to I swear that says the 18th. And so we are continuing to focus on our debt pay down. That is our number one focus that we have. And this is our final consumer debt. And this is our personal loan. Once we have this taken care of, we will be debt free except for our house. We had our contractual $274 weekly payment. And then we are making an extra payment this week of $700, and that is going to give us a total of $924 paid to that loan. That is actually going to bring us up to having 57.6% of that loan paid off. And we are going to have a balance after this of approximately $14,133. So really super excited, because this means that next week, even just with our contractual payment, we are going to drop below that $14,000 mark. We are still on track and on schedule to have this paid off in September. So quite chuffed for that. Every week I do my roundup challenge. Oh, I forgot the one there. So number 2, this is always going to be our roundup. So if you are new, any purchases that I make digitally, I round up either to the nearest dollar, $5, or $10. Got a video linked just up here for you if you want to see exactly how I go about tracking that. And this money for May, this is money that I'm putting into topping up our sinking funds. So we did predominantly do all of our shopping digitally, and even though we have the cash envelopes, so I just take the cash out of those and then deposit it back into the bank. So not a lot going into my $5 envelope or my coin jar, but we do have $75.39 that is going to be going to one of my sinking funds, one of my cash envelope sinking funds. And I will do that in 2 weeks is when I will stuff that. Number 3 is I have my, what I like to call my side twibbles. And these are just things that I do on the side to make extra money. So one of those that I had is the prolific surveys. This week, it came out to $35.17. So not too bad. Really consistent with the surveys, and with, really coming in between $30 and $40 per week. And those are really really helpful, because this is going towards my $1,000 project. And then I also did do a 1-hour consultation with a PhD student that needed some statistics advice, and for that cost was to them $140. So going to have just under another $200 that is going to be going into my $1,000 project. And again, this project, once I get to $1,000, I will use that parcel of money either to pay off debt, could be investing, most likely going to be just another lump sum debt payment, but I'm just seeing what kind of extra money I can find here and there that is not planned out of our paychecks that I can put towards that. So our totals then for this week. And real quick, actually, before I jump into our totals, because I know that I'm going to have a drop off of people here. If you've been following my journey, if you watched my debt confession, you do know that I do have some medical illnesses, some medical issues, in that I am currently battling a terminal illness. And so I'm actually going in this week for a surgery, and it's something that is kind of meant to help improve my quality of life. And so if you happen to be the type of person that prays or likes to give positive thoughts or positive vibes, I would really, really appreciate any positive thoughts or any prayers that you might have, not just for me, but then also for my medical team as well, in just providing that additional guidance, for them, and that everything goes well and that I come out of this okay. I should be back doing these next Tuesday. Hopefully no complications or anything like that, but I don't tend to get too nervous about many things, but things like surgeries and such like that, because I am in more of a vulnerable state. Yeah, that does kind of sometimes it rattles me up a bit. So just if you have any, any positive thoughts to send or any prayers to send, would be greatly appreciated. So that's a total then to debt. I know that was just like so random. It doesn't even fit in on everything. I should probably just edit it out. But so $924, that is going to be going towards our debt. Towards our savings, we are going to have $150.56, and that is going to give us a grand total for this week of $1,124.56. And one of the really nice things is, now that we have hit this 57%, if you watched my Transfer Tuesday at the beginning of the month, you would have known that I had a slight oops in terms of a miscalculation. So I haven't been able to fill in my debt tracker, but I am happy to say that we are now at a point to where I can start coloring in my debt tracking chart again. So each of the puzzle pieces here, or the Tetris pieces, essentially represents 0.5%. So I actually get to fill in another 5. So really happy to be back to coloring this in again, because I really do like having that visual. Yes, it's nice seeing those percentages and seeing that we are at 57.5%, getting closer to that 60% mark. That's just another psychological milestone for me. As always, let me know down in the comments how you're going, if you have made any money movements this week, be it, big or small, debt, investing, anything like that. I will be back hopefully next week with another Transfer Tuesday video. Until then, as always, choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset. And again, if you can, send positive thoughts, good vibes, good juju, or throw up a prayer or two for myself and my medical team. And I will see you in the next video.